Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Sudan is threatening to wage war on Ethiopia. A country embroiled in a civil war is saying war is an option when it comes to solving issues with Ethiopia. Interesting statement. Ethiopia obviously not pleased, protesting. Secondly, Berhanu Jula, the Ethiopian military chief, arrived in Bahir Dar, Amhara regional capital this morning. What is the agenda of his visit? Is he coming with a very strong message for Amhara Prosperity Party, for Amhara businessmen, for Amhara government officials? Let's start from Sudan, viewers. We know that Sudan has been in the grip of a civil war for more than a year. Al Burhan, Sudanese military, is fighting RSF led by Hamdan Dagalo. So far, the country is split into RSF and military, both in control of territories. RSF was on the offensive last year. Then military received military support from Iran, from other countries. Now military is on the offensive, but still RSF is in control of large territories in Sudan, especially in Western Sudan. Sudan, Ethiopia, and Egypt have been involved in a dispute over a dam built by Ethiopia in Benishangul Gumuz region called Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Sudan and Egypt are downstream River Nile countries. They fear that this dam could obstruct the free flow of water to their countries. They have been opposing the construction of the dam. They want Ethiopia to sign a legally binding agreement about the dam operation. Ethiopia ready to talk, but it does not want to sign any legally binding agreement. Several rounds of discussions have been held under the auspices of African Union, under the auspices of African countries. No agreement could be found. Ethiopia rapidly completing the construction of the dam. Ethiopia is already generating electricity from this dam. Uh, Ali Yusuf is Sudan's acting foreign minister. He gave an interview 2 days ago. And a question was asked about the issue of Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. The acting foreign minister clearly said that war is an option as well if Ethiopia does not sign an agreement with Sudan about dam operations. It's a big statement, by the way. He said that Sudan will protect its water rights. No one can deny Sudan's legal water rights. If there is no agreement signed, Sudan will use all the options, including the option of a war. Ethiopian Ministry of Foreign Affairs obviously not pleased with this statement by Sudanese foreign minister, summoned Sudanese ambassador in Khartoum. And Ethiopia registered its protest with the Sudanese ambassador in Khartoum reportedly. Question is Sudan in a position to wage war on Ethiopia? Is this threat from Sudan of any significance? In the current situation, obviously, Sudan's military is not in a position to wage war on Ethiopia. But Sudan is not alone. Sudan is supported by Egypt. Egyptian military is supporting Sudan, and Egyptian Air Force is conducting direct airstrikes on RSF in support of Sudanese military. Egypt is entering Somalia too. Egyptian military arriving in Somalia in coming weeks. Egyptian weapons have already been delivered to Somalia's forces. Sudan and Egypt jointly can put pressure upon Ethiopia. That is why Sudan is threatening Ethiopia. On its own, Sudan now is not in a position to wage war on Ethiopia. Ethiopian military is now facing threats from all sides. You see Sudan threatening to wage war. Somalia, Ethiopia border. You know what is happening there? I regularly update you that Ethiopia is sending more reinforcements into Somalia, trying to take control of airstrips, airports. Egypt is set to send their troops there. Somalia wants to take out Ethiopian troops from there. Sudan, Ethiopia, Kenya border relatively stable, but Ola is operating there. Military has to conduct operations there on the border. Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea border also in a state of uncertainty, though Eritrea says there is no uncertainty. But Tigray says that it is an occupation of Tigray's territories. Ethiopia relations not very ideal these days. So it means that all Ethiopian borders are unsafe. ENDF needs to be deployed on all the borders. I'm talking about borders. I'm not talking about internal conflicts in Ethiopia, which are also being handled by the Ethiopian National Defense Force. That is why we say that Ethiopian National Defense Force is overstretched. You'll see continuous rise in Ethiopian military budget. You'll see more recruitments, more procurement of weapons, and less budget for development. Ethiopia doesn't want to open fronts on all its borders. It would like to improve its ties with Sudan. Ideally, it would like to break the alliance between Sudan and Egypt, but Sudan threatening Ethiopia to wage a war on Ethiopia. Secondly, we have Jula, Berhanu Jula, the Ethiopian military chief. Where is he? He arrived in Bahir Dar this morning. Reportedly, he'll visit some development projects and he'll have a meeting with Prosperity Party members, Amhara government officials, community elders, businessmen, etc. Now, even development projects cannot be constructed in Amhara without the protection of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. Even resorts, tourism sites are being protected by ENDF. The region is fully destabilized. We talked about Ethiopian borders, now Amhara, where we're going to see deployment of ENDF for years if there is no solution to the conflict. Jula is coming to Bahir Dar with a strong message. A few weeks ago, General Babak Das visited Bahir Dar. He met with Prosperity Party members, Amhara government officials, and he warned them. He said that there are people supporting Fano. Those people will be punished. Then Araga Kabbede 2 days ago accused Amhara businessmen of supporting Fano. He said government knows. Government won't tolerate them. Government will punish them. Jula is coming with the same message. He is trying to reassure the people of Amhara that military is here. No one can take over. Bahir Dar military is here to protect the people, the government. At the same time, is going to warn the people, the government officials, the Prosperity Party members that contacts with Fano are unacceptable. If anyone is found in contact with Fano, supporting Fano, ENDF will punish them. ENDF will deal them with an iron hand. Let's see. I don't want to reiterate. Ethiopian military is overstretched. It will have to review its deployment. Otherwise, how can you secure entire country and all the borders? Thank you for watching.